Hello boys and girls, it's so lovely to be back with you again today. You in your house and I'm in my house. Now I've got a special picture to show you and there it is. Now there I am standing beside two bins. I wonder if you can tell me what they are. Oh, some of you are very clever. We've got a bin here. That bin there is just for putting rubbish that you can't recycle. And it has to be picked up by the rubbish truck and taken to the landfill. But that big bin, which is huge, that's where Linda and Steve the builder put all our recycled material. So all the newspapers go in there and bottles and tin and all the things that we can't recycle, but there's some very, very clever people that collect those things and make them into something special. So those are my bins. I wonder if you've had a little look to see if you've got some recycle bins like that. That'll be good. You might be able to send us a photo. Right, we're going to sing our special song about composting and recycling. We'll sing the recycling first because that's what we're talking about today. We recycle what we see, separate things and you should too. Glass and paper, plastic, tin, go in your recycling bin. We must start now, we can't wait. Quick, don't be too late. And that's what we've been doing. We've been putting all our recycling things into our recycling bin. We've got exactly the same bin at preschool. And when we find a little piece of paper that we can't use, that's where we pop it. If we've got a plastic bottle, that's where we pop it. And you've got one of those at home. Now, boys and girls, something really exciting happened to me yesterday. And I was looking in our recycling bin. And I found all these plastic things. That's a little vitamin bottle and a butter container. And all these are made out of, what is it again? Plastic. Now, these are the things that we put, if we can't think of something for us to do, we put into that yellow topped recycling bin. And this was the exciting thing, because when I got my beautiful new spray and wipe from the shops, I noticed something very special. On the top, it had that sign there, which we've seen at preschool. We've got that sign by our recycling bin, and then it says 100% recycled bottle. Now that means that this bottle was made out of the plastic that you, your mummy, and we at preschool, the plastic things like these things, that we've put in our recycle bin. Isn't that exciting? So instead of all these plastic things filling up our landfill and having to be collected by the rubbish truck, these plastic things can go into our recycle bin, and then they can make something new, just like this beautiful spray and wipe bottle. Isn't that the best news ever? And I couldn't believe it when I saw that special sign. And I learned all about that at preschool, just like you guys did when Marianne shared all that information. Right, my little sweethearts, so next time you get a plastic bottle like this lovely water and you have a sip and you drink all that water up, what do you do with the bottle? Do you put it in the rubbish bin? No, because it has got a special, I have to do this, tight up the lid up tightly. There's a little wee triangle at the bottom which says I can put that in my yellow top recycle bin. And then it will go away, and then something like this new bottle will be made. I think that's fantastic. Okay, my little sweethearts. Lovely Steve the Builder has been making cars, and I know Otis has been watching, enjoying these cars that Steve has been making. And I think Lyra has been watching too, we heard. But these are the little cars that Steve the Builder made. And he made that with a special piece of wood, but those ones are recycled bottle tops, you're right. And this is a recycled toilet roll. Now, we don't use these at preschool, but it's okay for you to use toilet rolls at home. So that's one, and that's the one that Steve made. I love the little windshield there. So have a look and see what Steve the Builder makes next, because they're always very interesting to see. But we're going to sing a song that lovely Rachel sings with you, and she does really neat actions. So you'll have to remember the actions because I have to play. But it's all about wheels on the bus. But we're going to sing about wheels on the car. The wheels on our car go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on our car go round and round all day long. Now, unfortunately, there's been two things in the window of our car, the windscreen of our car, that have had to be used a lot lately because it's been so wet. But these do a good job, and they squish all the water off so our mummies and daddies and big people can see the road ahead. And what are they? You're right, windscreen wipers. The windscreen wipers go swish, 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 swish. The windscreen wipers go swish, swish, swish all day long. And it seems like all day long too. Okay, so boys and girls, we've been talking about never going across the road without a grown up, because it could be a big ute like Steve drives that could come along and he wouldn't be able to see you because you're down here and he's way up here. But the other day, a naughty little dog ran out in front of Steve, and luckily Steve spotted him and he put on the brakes and he used his horn. So we might sing about those brakes going screech, screech, screech. Okay, get ready? The brakes on the car go screech, 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 screech. The brakes on the car go screech, screech, screech all day long. And that horn that Steve had to use, beep. The horn on the car goes beep, 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 beep. The horn on the car goes beep, beep, beep all day long. And I have to admit that the horns aren't going beep, beep at the moment. But boys and girls, I hope that you are having a lovely time at home, and I hope that you are doing everything that your mummies and daddies tell you. Look after them. They're very precious, your mummies and daddies. Give them a big cuddle and lots of love. Till next time.